Keeping them honest every night. AC360. CNN, weeknights 10 Eastern.
The state of Florida drops a bombshell. They're taking new legal action, a real shocker, trying to make Casey Anthony pay. Details on that, but that's not the only breaking news. We also know why the empty chairs, why the Casey Anthony jury could not face reporters after voting not guilty on each and every serious charge in the death of her daughter, Kaylee. We know because tonight 2 of those jurors are speaking out, talking about why they and the others made that decision and their gut feelings when they did so. Martin Savage has all the breaking news and joins us now from Orlando. Martin, Casey Anthony, possibly new legal challenges tonight. What can you tell us about them?
Well, good evening, John. The state of Florida tonight has filed a motion to tax Casey Anthony for what it says are special costs that for going after her basically in the prosecution and also the investigation. In other words, it appears what they're looking for is some sort of restitution here. Now, the state says it needs about 60 days to figure out what those costs will be. Well, if it needs that long, that would imply the numbers could be fairly significant. And this, of course, plays into the idea that some fear that with her fame, Casey Anthony may gain a lot of money. Well, the state now may be looking to claim some of that money. It's all going to be worked out, we think, at sentencing tomorrow. We'll wait and see how that happens, John.
And Martin, as we wait for that to happen, some dramatic new examples tonight. 2 of the jurors speaking out about why they decided to acquit Casey Anthony of killing her child. Here's what juror number 2 told the St. Petersburg Times. I just swear to God, I wish we had more evidence to put her away. I truly do. Strong stuff, Marty. What else can you tell us about these jurors?
Well, you have juror number 2 there. Then juror number 3 has been speaking out to ABC and Diane Sawyer, and there are a number of interesting quotes that's coming from her, and we'll show them to you as I read them here. She starts off by saying, I did not say she was innocent. This is Jennifer Ford, by the way. She says, I just said that there was not enough evidence. If you cannot prove what the crime was, you cannot determine what the punishment should be. Okay, here's what's interesting about that particular quote. It is, as any legal person will say, not up to a jury to determine punishment. Their job to determine innocent or guilt. So that could be a question as to, did the jury really understand their role? And that could be traced back to Judge Belvin Perry. Did he, in fact, inform them the right way? And then let me read you number 2. This is, again, juror number 3, Jennifer Ford. And she says, everyone wonders why we didn't speak to the media right away. It was because we were sick to our stomach to get that verdict. We were crying, and not just the women. It was emotional, and we weren't ready. Okay, well then also speaking to Barbara Walters of ABC, Jose Baez, the lead of the defense team, and he was talking about what the future could be like for Casey Anthony. Here's what was said.
Are you worried about her safety?
I am. And I'm afraid for her, and I don't think it's fair.
How do you see Casey's future?
I think Casey could have been anything she wanted in this world. And I think there are still plenty of things that Casey can do in life. And I think Casey can be a productive member of society.
Exactly what Casey does next will be determined by what happens inside the building behind us, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, the time of her sentencing. John?
Breaking news from Martin Savage tonight. Martin, thank you.